Hi everybody, welcome to Working Horses with Jim. Today we're doing some continuation on the training of Baron. And as you see, I am up on his back. I have been fooling with him a little bit, climbing on his back, just getting me used to being around him, on top of him. And he's a little bit more spooky than my younger colts were. I fooled with them a little bit as far as last winter even, about getting on their back a little bit, putting weight on their back, and I'm sure the weight on his back doesn't bother him because he has his harness on all the time, and he's getting used to weight there, but he's still a little bit more spooky than the other two. I've got to be careful, and I know a lot of people have said how it's not wise to be sitting on a horse in the stall, but I have actually liked to do it this way. The more you're on him, the more you're with him, the better he gets all around. So I do spend a lot of time when I'm trading colts just sitting on their back in the stalls. And he's doing quite well with it right now. I like to do it with a harness because I can practice climbing on and off him with a harness, using it as a stirrup type of thing on the pole strap down here. But yeah, I think he's doing great. Today we are starting to get ready to go to our DAPNet field days, which is next weekend. That would be October, first weekend in October. So when you've got animals, horses, cows, or whatever they happen to be, if you've got animals, you know how hard it is sometimes to get away. And that's what we've got to prepare for as we're getting ready to go to the DAPNet field days. And by the way, I do hope that a lot of you are able to come to the DAPNet field days. It's a great thing with a lot of horse-related stuff and even cattle-related stuff, oxen, that you might be very interested in. And we hope to meet a lot of people there. So please come by all means. So anyways, there's some things we got to do. I'm going to take Baron and Ken out very soon and hitch them on the sled and actually do an actual work with them that they're actually accomplishing something. We're going to go put some fence posts in a fence, a pasture, a hayfield that we're going to put into pasture just for while we're gone. It'll be good feed for the cows, so there's less chance of them causing troubles while we're gone. So that's what we're going to do here in a little bit. But I just wanted to show you the progress I'm making on Baron and how well he's doing, even on allowing me to sit on his back. So let's continue on. Good boy. Good morning, everybody. Well, it's been a couple days since I started this video, and we actually, that day that I started the video, we went out and we took the horses out and did some fence building with them, and that's on an upcoming video. But today, and for the rest of this video, I'd like to show you a little project I'm working on right now. We have a lot of different income sources on our farm. And one of the income sources that we have is a planer. And so I'm going to go show you some planing that we're doing for a customer. And just talk a little bit here right now about the importance of having, when you're running a farm, and especially a small farm, because you want to use horses, it just tends to be a smaller farm. And so there's not a huge amount of income coming from that farm. So you have to be diversified and have, at least for us anyways, we've had to be diversified to be able to have enough income to supply our needs. And so that's what we've done. We've got a lot of different income sources, and it's good and bad both. When you're diversified like we are, you're spread apart quite thin by doing all these different things, but it also keeps income coming in year round, because so much of your income might be just a seasonal thing if you're farming. And so you need a source of income the whole year to be able to continue doing what you really enjoy doing. And so that's what we do. We have a lot of things, and sometimes it spreads this kind of thin, but it seems to work for us. So I'm going to show you one of the things that we do right now. So this is what I'm working on today. This is going for a floor for a friend of mine. We've sawed the bulk of the room already. It was a pretty good sized room. I think it was like 27 feet by 18 or 19 feet wide and 27 feet long, a pretty good sized room. So we had a lot of 1x8s that we sawed plain down, and some 1x6s. And we didn't have quite enough the first batch, so I'm just finishing up this project. I'll show you a picture of this room of his. I think it came out really nice. This is all ash. I'm not putting the floor down. He is, but I think he's doing a great job. So this is done on our four-sided planer. If I open the top up, you can see it a little clearer. What we have the bottom planer here, the top planer here, and then we have two heads. And I have the tongue groove heads on right now because that's what I'm sawing. That's all tongue and groove lumber right there. So this lumber these are trees that I had cut this past winter, and then I've sawed them all into lumber. They've been air drying in this building for some time now. But before I run them through the planer, I had to run them all through and put it all through the dry kiln. I have a little bit more in the dry kiln that we have to get out and add to these boards, so we'll do that now. Just come in here, I'll show the kiln. So we just have the remains of a few more boards here. I think there's a dozen boards still that I have to run through the planer. This is our dry kiln. We have our outdoor furnace. I've shown this before. We have an outdoor furnace for heat, and this is just a modine that pumps the hot water through the system to heat this room. And then we have in that corner over there just a simple basic dehumidifier. And then we put up some small fans in front of the pile while it's drying. It's just a homemade kiln that works great for me. So I will take these boards, put them on my wagon, and then run these through the planer, and we will be done. Okay, this job is done. Nice looking boards, at least I feel they are. And I hope my customer will be happy, and I think he will. So anyways, just want to share with you one of the things that we do here on the farm. And I hope you guys have a great day. We'll see you next time.